Turns out of trouble, ducked the head, Impey. Lift doors closed on him. Chance here for Melbourne. They are swarming. Jones. Arms! They lead by 2 kicks.
Ground ball. Ground ball.
Ground ball, Gary.
It becomes increasingly important, but once that ball hits the deck inside either side's forward 50, your capacity to either win it or put pressure and win it back is everything. And Kilty, a big moment. Max Gawn's gone the rest forward, but the ball hits the ground. Brand gets tackled. Sicily gets heat straight away, as does Impey. Ground ball again, and it's Oliver that gets it across to Jones to Harms to goal. So becoming increasingly important in footy.
Ground ball 2-zip in Melbourne's forward 50 this quarter, and 19-10 for the match, which is unprecedented, really. If you break even, you're doing really well.
What a game. These two teams almost merge at one stage. A lot of Hawthorn kids have Melbourne parents over the years that moved across. There's going to be a nice battle in the last period of this game. 6.5 minutes to go. Hawthorn go forward. The chase is on. Wagner gets pushed out of the way. They go again. Fritsch has been good. Oliver in hard. O'Meara has been muscled out of it by Harms. The sweeping handball, they're under pressure again. Hawthorn. Impey does it well. Ball spills out to Howe. Howe kicks it forward. Up goes. Free kick there. Free kick to Lewis.
Stood his ground, Jordan Lewis. Had to go back. Jared Roughhead was...
He can't believe it, because he felt like he was restricted from actually launching at the footy.
Yeah, might have been one to call play on him. Lewis now brings the ball out to the members' side wing. Look at that mark from Maxi Gawn. Just fantastic stuff. Chips the ball forward, dangerous. Was read and pickpocketed by Burgoyne. Great kick.
Into the middle. Delightful delivery. Moore finds his man, Bruce. Lace out, puts a ribbon on it for him.
You go back to Max, and then so he knows it, doesn't need to be told, so he owes his team one. But the kick into the centre corridor from Burgoyne was absolutely a work of art. Then you're defending space that's just hard to do.
Sucks in the deep breaths. Runs to 40. Take a breath while you can now. Suck in the deep ones. Big 5 minutes coming up here, and Melbourne's season could hinge on it.
Let's have a look at the kick from Burgoyne just to appreciate how good it was. So many numbers through here. You know you're not going to be able to pinpoint anything, and this is a man he ends up picking out with just the ability to pull the trigger and have the confidence on that kick. It opened up late, and from there, all of this open side of the ground is open for the forward from Hawthorn to be able to lead into.
And a beautiful pattern run by Luke Bruce, you'll see. Just as he heads back towards goal, turns Hibbert around, and Hibbert has to then go looking for the footy, and Bruce hits back up. So they're big stars. The Hawthorn stars have kept them close all day.
Little hook lead from Bruce.
Luke Bruce has kicked 4 goals straight. What a superstar of the competition he is. Right, let's go. 5 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. Melbourne lead by 4 points to keep in this season.
Oh, free kick, Hawthorn, O'Meara.
O'Meara free kick for being held off the ball by Harms. So O'Meara gets a clearance. Looks to Impey, decides to kick it long. It's a wobbly old kick up towards full forward, but the mark was taken by Jordan Lewis, who read it the best. The former Hawthorn 3-time premiership superstar comes out to Hibbert. Hibbert.
So they haven't been able to do this too well, Melbourne. Slow down, maintain possession.
You might have robbed Geordie one there. It was
four times, sorry.
4 time.
Well, he'll ring me about it. Don't worry about that. All right. Don't worry, Geordie. I'll give you a bottle of wine. You'll love that. 4-time premiership superstar. In they go. Scully. Long and strong again up towards the full forward position. Walpole tracks the ball beautifully. Handballs over the top. The dangerous paw below just waits. Grabs the ball out of the way. Drama here. Salem kicks it high up in the air. Umpire picks one out for a Shepherd.
Gee, that's a big result. That's a massive result. I don't know if playing on's the right thing to do either.
Jones was off, and the umpire said, keep going, you've got an advantage. It wasn't.
As soon as he took advantage, Nathan Jones, he was under all sorts of pressure because Hawthorn had numbers down the line.
So Stratton has it on centre wing, the captain of the Hawthorn side.
This is what Hawthorn have done better than Melbourne. He's maintained possession and then picked the most dangerous kick at the right time.
Shields runs. Gawn stands under it. McAvoy's there with him. Big Max.
Well, that's one back that he owed them after the turnover kick. I'm pretty sure he won't go short this time, Rui.
I think you're right.
Puts it back towards the wing. Tom McDonald down there.
Holding, Melbourne.
Won himself a free.
Well, now Melbourne have got to get numbers ahead of this because Hawthorn are set up behind the ball.
Yeah,
Does he change direction?
It's not quite time to sit on your lead.
Pokes it up in hope. Big fly O'Brien, let it get to the back. Sicily a fumble. Harms ran to a roadblock. Shields wrapped him up. Had time. Umpire said he didn't have a chance. Shields says, well, he could have got rid of it if he tried. Umpire said, I'll have it.
Harms said, you're kidding, aren't you?
So they're taking Marty Hoare, the youngest defender, deepest. Warple's got to take Marty Hoare deep. That's dangerous. Just wonder whether Hibberd rolls over here and assumes that most responsible of position is the closest defender to goal.
This is instinctively a dangerous time for Melbourne based on what they've been poor at this year, where you just want to get numbers around the footy and kill it. You've got to make sure you maintain your balance.
Beautiful tap from Max Gawn. Melksham bombs it long up towards Hunt. Got the front spot, the drop spot. He's got it, he's got the wheels. Can he get it there? No, he can't. Rush behind. Over the line, is it or not? It's a goal. No, it's a point. Hit the post, bounce back out. So, let's take a deep breath and assess the situation. 2 minutes and 44 seconds left on the clock. Melbourne by 5 points.
They're set up for the corridor kick, long.
He didn't have to go the big hit and hope. McAvoy drops the mark. It was a mongrel. Got it up to Howe. He heads towards Warple. Thumped away from him. Wingard put his head down. Then he was caught. And he's cooked.
Well done, Marty Hoare. That was a big win for the young fella. I mentioned that he was back and it was the deepest. They're trying to expose him. Stood his ground, got a spoil in, then laid a really important tackle.
Well umpired.
One kick game.
Been a great day for the umpires today. They've umpired really well.
Can Melbourne hang on? Sicily held off it. Gawn floats in. O'Brien dumped it down. Petrarca the crumb. Tom McDonald sits it up. Lockhart got there, fumbled it last second. Isaac Smith to Impey. Hawthorn could be out here, needs to hit a target, couldn't find one. Frost, the goalkeeper, sidestep, bit of poetry in slow motion from the big man, and the game now rests in Lockhart's hands.
Courage from Frost. And I think he just instinctively goes at the footy.
He attacked it, he could have waited, could have sat back on his heels, almost had time to fumble it in the end.
So that was the drop mark first up, and it came back in as a result of this from Frost. And I don't even reckon Frosty knew what he was doing there.
Lockhart looks around, but he's milking seconds off the clock well here. Game number 4, and he goes with the short.
Yeah, he gets another 30, can't you?
Yep.
So Melksham can go to the umpire, I'll take 30.
Also had the opportunity to ice the game.
Well, if you kick a point, you give the ball back to the opposition with a minute left. So that was actually a pretty smart play, unless you're 100% sure you can kick the goal. So what does Melksham do here? He pulls the kick as well. McAvoy's in the hole. And Hawthorn have a roll of the dice left.
Here we go. Out come the Hawks. Burgoyne caught in the back. Umpire says, stop the clock.
Push in the back.
Oh, it's a nervous 41 seconds now.
Sean Burgoyne. You couldn't wish, if you're a Hawthorn supporter, to have it in better hands.
Yep.
Burgoyne looks up, not much on, decides to come out wide. Yes, there is something on. It's his bloke. The Hawks are away again. Little chip kick up the line. Mark has been taken there by Warpole. Handball over the top. Beautiful play by Shill. A mark will win this, will it? No! Oh, Wingard's got it. 22 seconds. Play on, says the umpire. O'Meara's over the top of the ball. They dive in. Frost was magnificent. They get it out again. Neil Bullen goes towards the boundary line. Hawks have got the numbers here. Ball hits the deck. They want the boundary line. Petrarca goes in. He goes back a second time. 5 seconds. Melbourne's going to win. Melbourne's going to beat Hawthorn at the MCG. Can you believe it? What a game. Hung off the ground. Melbourne have won it by 5 points at the G. Melbourne have beaten Hawthorn 11-13-79. Hawthorn 11-8-74. They were down. The referee got to 9 on the count, and they picked themselves off the canvas and fought back beautifully.